So today let's talk about a concept of sight alignment by feel. We're talking about the shooting grip. Shooting grip has two functions. Number one, to allow the gun to recoil in a consistent manner with slide movement and come back to sight alignment at the end of it. But sight alignment by feel is the second concept that I think is poorly understood by a lot of people in the shooting fraternity. So let's talk a little bit more about that. What I want to be able to do when I grip my pistol is I want to be able to bring it up in such a way that I know the sights are going to be aligned for my eye before it gets to my eye. And the sense we're going to use to do that is proprioception. How I hold the gun, the angle of the gun. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. Status check, make sure it's empty. So from here, I'm going to lift that gun in a way. I'm going to start with my sights aligned on target. I'm going to move it back down, and I'm going to pay attention to the angle of my hand, both sideways and up and down. And I can feel that particular way I'm holding it, the position, if you will, of how I'm holding that gun. And as I bring it up, I know that it is aligned and it will stay aligned, and I will confirm it when I come on target with my vision. So bringing it up, holding that angle, holding that feel, as I bring it up to target, I can see it, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can see it. And then the pathway I'd use to take it, that's another system we're using, kinesthetic. The pathway of how we're just moving the gun along a particular path that allows you to bring it up with the sights aligned on target. So now let's go live fire and let's look at that concept of bringing that gun up with the sights aligned by feel. So from here, I know the feeling of the gun, I know the sights are aligned and level. I need to have both. They need to feel centered, and I need to make sure that the front sight and the rear sight are coming up level and not front sight high and having to drop it in. When I get to this point right here, I know pretty much that if I were to shoot this gun and just bring it up and shoot without really looking at sights at all, I know that I'm going to hit that target. So what we do, the proprioception allows us to have what's called pre-recognition of the sights, and that's what allows us to come on target and hit so fast and not have to look at the sight picture all the time as closely as we do. We can get by with soft focus shooting, using the front sight only shooting, and different variations of sight picture because we're using feel to replace a lot of the visual stuff, and it makes it faster. So bring it up on target, sights aligned nice and slow so you can watch. Bring it up on target as soon as the gun passes, I'm firing that shot off. Okay, bring it up on target, pause. As soon as that sight comes up. Now, from there, I'll go a little faster. I'm gonna bring it up on target, bang. I'm gonna bring it up on target, bang. Bring it up on target. And you can see the instant that I'm bringing it up, I'm firing because I can see this when I come up, and as soon as I see that sight anywhere within that circle, I break the shot, pull the trigger without disturbing it. It's a good hit. So sight alignment by feel is one of two purposes of the shooting grip, and it's the one we need to pay the most attention to if you want to develop that speed, not only on the first shot, but when you're moving it from target to target, you're bringing back the sight alignment, so when you come to the next target, the sights are aligned, ready to fire when you get there. We'll see you next time.